God, with a blind as a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out to walk in any spot. Every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer.
One of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday Night Primetime. My partner Greg Olson set to bring this to you. Jaime Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Y'all can't talk about basic. We might as more Power Rangers. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't you hug the pictures. Got that touch my face.
Yellow. I'm going. Mahomes quickly out to Rice. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 4. The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Yep, hey, 43. Hey, 57. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. That one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman will get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. To the goal line and in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
So now it's
City.
Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Stroud begins with a pass. They're trying to work the screen with Mixon. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That's the All-Pro 3 years running, Chris Jones, getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Why Tony? Make him tackle.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a first down?
Don't worry. At 18, that's it.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he will slot his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9.
On the quick, right?
They'll go right back to Mixon. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Let the hot. All right.
Now Stroud. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
tight ends here on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. He's got a 1st down inside the 45. And he will go all the way. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. And he continues to score TDs at a remarkable rate. That's now 26 for him in 1 year. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0.
Texans nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
They're on 26-yard line.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. To throw, it's Stroud. Open man, downfield is Noel. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 25 yards, the pickup there. 1st down for Houston.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
Why Tony? 19 Texas.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. On the give, this is Mixon. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. 1st down and more inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone.
Touchdown.
Go Mixon. Touchdown Texans. 17 touchdowns now on the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow! Argo blue, lady!
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. That's complete left side to Worthy. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Picked off by the all-pro corner, Jarrett Stingley. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Look on the quick, right?
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. A throw left side finds Dell. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Chiefs' 43-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. This is caught downfield. It's Dell. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
At the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
To throw is Stroud. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he will score! Go Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 for Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
15.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here goes 15. Hey, yo, go gun.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 15 yards.
Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
First down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Texans' 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, Sunday. All right, 80. Attack! Motion. Reset.
Mahomes. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Let's go, Blue Lady! Hey, 57. Attack!
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I like like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
On the quick, right? 18, let's go.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
18, let's go. Look at hot, look at hot. Stop. Why Tony? 11.
Here's Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Mikey Texas.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. This one intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A very short gain.
At the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Yellow. Easy.
Here's Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, KC. And Butker on for the extra point. Through the range, the pick is good. And the Chiefs go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Look at hot.
In motion now, it's Collins. It's over the middle and caught by Dell. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan.
Here we go. 18,
Out.
On first down, it's Stroud. Forced out wide. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And third down coming up.
And their only realistic chance to end the half with points is to throw the ball near the sideline, gain as many yards as you can, and then hopefully either get yourself in position to kick the field goal or at the very least in position where you can attempt a Hail Mary.
11. Bucky. Nike taxi. Hey, Uno Mars. Hey.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Let's go, Lou, Ernie!
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. A short gain up to the 20. Jimmy Ward that time shuts it down. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
In motion now, it's Collins. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. On throw, but it's reeled in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards. To break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. So they're going to take over at their own 8-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 9-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
3rd and 5.
Hey, 57, color.
To throw is Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On 4th down, the Chiefs send out Matt Ariza to punt, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 49-yard line.
Oh, right.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go.
A run here with Mixon. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. 3rd down and 9.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Talk things over before 3rd down. To throw, it's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Pollard. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. The Texans set to punt this one away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and it's come out to the 20-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
Chiefs. 1st down.
Attack!
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Yellow.
Out of the gun. Over in a flash, and he lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Mahomes. He connects with Gray on that one. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
3rd and 6.
Yellow.
Mahomes back. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Second time they've connected on the drive. And this one goes for 17 yards.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Yellow.
Mahomes on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Mahomes now to throw again. This is caught for 2. And he'll take it on in. Noah Grant. Touchdown Chiefs.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. First and 10. Here's Stroud. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
C.J. Stroud. A loss of 8 yards. It's second down.
On second down, Stroud. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's Stroud. Open man, right side. He's got it. Still on his feet, and he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone, inside the 20. It is a big-time play for Houston. It covers 63 yards.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10.
19 seconds. 18. White Tony.
Here's Stroud. Moving to his left. That is caught to the goal line and in. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Texans 21.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Foul on these two.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Yellow.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. He'll manage only a couple. Derek Stingley Jr. off the edge makes the tackle.
And after that short run, gets them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, E.J. Speed. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
All right.
They'll run with Mixon. They'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Derek Notty there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's Mixon as we begin the 4th quarter. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down for Houston.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Got his man at the 6. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
First down. 1st and goal, Houston.
Mixon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the 4th quarter. They've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Everybody rockin' side to side to the beat.
Yellow. Yellow. Yellow, yellow. Come on, 80. Hey, rip list.
First down throw. Mahomes. Pass over the middle, but it's incomplete. Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. It's second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Firing right side, brought in by Brown.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And
they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation, Mike. There's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
Oh, hey. 18. What's that? Hey, uno more.
On first down, it's Stroud. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Here we go. 19 seconds. 18. What's that? Buggy.
A second down throw for Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. They need one right now. Third and long.
Stop.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. A first down throw for Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. A gain of 48.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Check. Fire down these two. 15.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. 50, yellow. Hey, 57.
Throwing again. It's Mahomes. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, the defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. This one is caught in the end zone for a touchdown for now. There's a penalty flag back in the backfield. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
180. Hey, 43, 15.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. 118. That's right. Nike Texas. Nike Texas.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
2nd and 10.
Oh, Buzzy. 18. That's right. Why, Tony. Look the hot.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And mark him down up beyond the 30. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Stroud's going to get rid of this to Dell. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identify blitz, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Now 2nd and inches.
On the quick, right? Swap. Another swap.
Stroud going to set up the throw. He's trying to work the screen with Mixon. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Here we go. 18. Hey, uno more. 11.
Throwing is Stroud. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18. Let's go. Hey, south. 19 Texas. Buggy. Why Tony?
Stroud. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Alert the hot.
They'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
When this offense took the field, in their mind, Mike, they want to end this game in regulation. We do not want to play for overtime. And now as this 4th down comes up, I think this coach has a decision to make. Do you remain aggressive and keep the offense on the field and try to end it here? Or do you make the safe play and punt the ball away and settle for overtime?
All right. Hey, uno more. 11.
On 4th down, Stroud. It's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Here's 1st down.
Yellow. Yellow. Hey, 57 colors.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught! And he will score! Rashi Rice! Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Here's Mixon. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now, on 2nd and long.
All right. 19 Texas.
Stroud to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it'll be third down.
It's now third down and 14.
Here we go. Buggy. Why, Tony. Look the hot. Yeah.
Here's Stroud. It's over the middle and caught by Dell. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Texans first down.
11.
A gain of 19 yards.
Stroud to throw here on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Throwing on second down. Stroud.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. We put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Walk to the right.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Why, Tony?
On first and 10, here's Stroud. Little left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Here we go. 18. What's up? Hey, uno more.
On second down, Stroud. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. The crowd at Arrowhead roaring. Here's third down.
11. Look, south. 19 Texas. Buggy.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Hey, uno more. 11.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll buy time left. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. It's downfield. Is caught by Brown. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, Mike, we're kind of looking at each other up here saying, do they have one more big play left in them? And they got it. When it's all said and done, it should more than likely turn out that play is the game winner.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy.